Aryna Sabalenka's impressive hand-eye coordination is a key factor in her rise to the top of women's tennis. Developing this skill is essential for players striving to excel under pressure, as it sharpens their ability to react instantly, execute precise movements, and maintain control during high-stress moments. For Sabalenka, improved hand-eye coordination plays a crucial role in her ability to deliver powerful yet precise shots, particularly during fast rallies and high-stakes points. This refined coordination allows her to make rapid adjustments to the ball's trajectory, even in unpredictable situations, enhancing both her offensive and defensive play. Beyond technical shot-making, athletes who develop superior hand-eye coordination also benefit cognitively. It improves reaction time, boosts focus, and heightens spatial awareness, essential traits for making split-second decisions on court. By training her brain and body to work in harmony, Sabalenka has elevated her ability to anticipate her opponent's next move and position herself perfectly to counter it. These skills also help her maintain consistency, as her brain can efficiently process information and convert it into fluid, accurate movements. Whether she's chasing down deep ground strokes or maneuvering at the net, her coordination ensures she stays sharp and adaptable. For any athlete aiming to enhance performance, cultivating strong hand-eye coordination is invaluable. Not just for executing individual shots, but for fostering a mindset of control, precision, and mental sharpness that drives success at the highest level. Her intense rotational training is a cornerstone to her explosive playing style. If you've ever watched her dominate on court, you've likely noticed the raw power she brings to every shot, whether it's a 120 mph serve or a blistering forehand. Achieving that kind of force doesn't happen by accident. It requires a well-conditioned core capable of absorbing and generating rotational energy. Tennis demands more than just general core strength. It requires specific adaptations to withstand the constant twisting, turning, and torque applied during every stroke. Without this focus on rotational movement, even the strongest players would struggle to maintain power and control throughout a match. A strong core is essential for efficiency in the arms and legs, acting as the central link in the kinetic chain that connects the lower and upper body. Sabalenka's game illustrates how essential this connection is. Her ability to deliver punishing shots begins in her lower body, moves through her trunk, and finishes in her arm, shoulder, and wrist. This seamless energy transfer is what makes her powerful shots not just fast, but brutally efficient. Every serve, forehand, or backhand she executes depends on the synergy between her rotational strength and the ability to stabilize her core. In tennis, the core does more than prevent backstrain. It's the epicenter of movement, where energy builds and transfers. Planks and other neutral spine exercises are valuable but limited. They help develop static strength and endurance, which are important for posture and stabilization. But tennis players like Sabalenka need dynamic power that mimics the way their muscles move during matches. The rotational demands of tennis, seen in every forehand, backhand, and serve, require a core that can withstand rapid twisting and sudden changes of direction. This is what makes Sabalenka's rotational training so essential to her performance. Rotational exercises develop strength not only in the abdominal muscles, but also in the obliques, the transverse abdominis, and deep stabilizing muscles that work together to control trunk rotation. Sabalenka's power comes from her ability to rotate efficiently through her hips and core, ensuring that every bit of force generated from the ground is transferred into her racket. Without this efficiency, players risk losing energy along the kinetic chain, resulting in weaker, less accurate shots. Tennis is a ground-based sport, meaning that every shot starts with the feet and works its way upward through the body. Sabalenka's powerful strokes exemplify the concept of energy transfer, where power generated from the ground must travel through the trunk and core before reaching the arms, the racket, and ultimately the ball. If any part of the kinetic chain is weak, whether in the legs, core, or shoulders, power leaks occur, leading to ineffective shots and increased injury risk. This is why Sabalenka's training goes beyond just building brute strength. Her rotational work helps her maintain efficiency and consistency in the transfer of energy, ensuring that her body works as a cohesive unit. Whether she's loading up for a thunderous serve or rotating into a heavy topspin forehand, her training allows her to move fluidly while maintaining explosive power. In addition, rotational strength protects against injuries by promoting balance and stability. Tennis places high stress on the lower back, shoulders, and hips, especially during extended matches. A well-trained core reduces the load on these areas, preventing common injuries such as muscle strains, lower back pain, and shoulder impingements. Sabalenka's approach to core training emphasizes ground-based movements, exercises performed with her feet planted on the floor. This simulates the demands of tennis, where most movements occur in a standing or semi-crouched position. Muscles in this way helps her perform better on the court, as it mirrors the mechanics she uses during play. Ground-based movements improve her ability to generate force from the legs, stabilize through the core, and translate that energy into the upper body. Training on the ground also enhances proprioception, her awareness of body position and movement. This is critical in tennis, where small changes in stance or posture can affect the trajectory and outcome of a shot. Sabalenka's core muscles are not just strong, they are finely tuned to respond quickly and precisely to the demands of each shot, whether she's sprinting to return a drop shot or lining up a backhand down the line. While strength and power are essential, Sabalenka's training doesn't stop there. Functional flexibility is a key component of her program, allowing her to move efficiently through the full range of motion required for tennis. Tight muscles, especially in the hips, hamstrings, and lower back, can limit mobility and reduce the effectiveness of rotational movements. Sabalenka addresses this with dedicated flexibility work that complements her strength training. The typical tennis player often has tight hip flexors, spinal erectors, such as the erector spinae and multifidus, and external hip rotators. If these muscles are not properly conditioned for flexibility, they can limit a player's ability to rotate efficiently, causing energy leaks and increasing the likelihood of injury. Sabalenka's focus on mobility ensures she can rotate powerfully without compromising her body's mechanics. Maintaining flexibility in these areas also reduces the risk of strain during quick directional changes, which are a constant feature of tennis. When a player has the flexibility to rotate freely through the hips and spine, it not only improves performance, but also reduces the wear and tear on the joints and muscles over time. Core strength isn't just about delivering power, it's also about maintaining agility and balance throughout long matches. Tennis requires players to react quickly, change direction in an instant, and maintain control over their movements. A well-conditioned core allows Sabalenka to do all of this efficiently, minimizing unnecessary energy expenditure and keeping her movements sharp. The core also plays a crucial role in injury prevention. Rotational power without stability can lead to overuse injuries, particularly in the lower back and shoulders. Sabalenka's training ensures that her core muscles provide the necessary support to protect her spine and other joints during high-intensity play. By building strength with a rotational focus, she not only enhances her performance, but also prolongs her career by reducing the risk of chronic injuries. Mobility training is a key factor in the development of her exceptional footwork. When you watch her play, it's immediately clear that her movement on the court is sharp, fluid, and efficient. Unlike many baseline specialists who rely on sheer consistency, Sabalenka's ability to move gracefully, both at the baseline and toward the net, sets her apart. Her agility allows her to quickly change directions and pounce on short balls, making her highly effective in closing points with volleys, tapes, and overheads. This versatility makes Sabalenka unpredictable. Her opponents know she isn't limited to rallying from the back of the court. She's more than capable of rushing forward to finish points at the net. This keeps her rivals guessing and often leaves them off balance, as she can switch between baseline exchanges and aggressive net play with ease. It's an invaluable skill, especially in high-stakes moments when mixing patterns can throw even the most disciplined players off their rhythm. However, Sabalenka's offensive prowess comes with a challenge. Her defensive game has room for improvement. When facing opponents who can absorb her powerful shots and counter with precision, she sometimes struggles to reset points and maintain control. This is where agility becomes even more crucial. Improved agility allows her to get her body behind the ball faster, giving her more time to set up defensively and respond effectively to her opponent's returns. Enhanced agility isn't just about quick feet, it offers players a mental edge as well. Having the ability to arrive early to the ball means Sabalenka can prepare both her body and racket for each shot, reducing rushed movements and improving accuracy. This composure buys her more time, both physically and mentally, allowing her to think ahead and anticipate her opponent's next move. Ultimately, agility is a game changer for players like Sabalenka. It amplifies her strengths, especially in offense, and provides a foundation to refine her defensive abilities. With better agility, she can become more consistent in absorbing pressure, making her an even more formidable force on the court. This balance between offense and defense will ensure she stays one step ahead, not just in terms of speed, but also in outmaneuvering opponents both physically and strategically.